Yo, what's up guys, welcome to my humble YouTube channel where I bring you fanfiction that will brighten your days. Before we start, a subscribe is greatly appreciated, and don't forget to leave a like and ring the bell icon so you won't miss exciting new fanfiction stories. That time when my daughter from another timeline visited me by KiritoBambre. Chapter 16. Before the main show northwest of Jura Forest. Guy and the others didn't know what happened. They just stare at the empty space where Rimuru's standing at. When they feel Rimuru's aura gushing out, all of them knew that it's dangerous if it continue. Rimuru's anger generated fluctuations that were actually dangerous. No, it's already poisonous to them that they can't even get near him. All of them are shaking in fear that though someone floating in the air can't maintain their balance while flying, while those someone in land can't put strength to their legs to stand until they collapse to the ground. Guy and the others said to Rimuru to stop while yelling, but Rimuru didn't move as if he didn't hear anything. Then suddenly, Rimuru lunged towards Ivaraj at a speed that everyone can't perceive. All of them left dumbfounded, can't explain what just happened. But the truth is, Rimuru used multiple skills at the same time. He first used the upgraded version of skill, Frozen World, to stop time, and then used Traveler to warp in front of Ivaraj. While using these two skills, Rimuru used Turn Null Energy to make it more powerful, and Primitive Magic, an ability to activate and nullify magic and skill even in a frozen world. Using multiple skill at the same time is impossible for anyone to do. For an ancient demon lord like Guy, 2 skills was only his limit. Even if you have vast knowledge about magic and skill, it's still an impossible thing to do. But for Rimuru that has Seal on his side, he can do it in a breather. Everyone have no knowledge about this, because, until now, Rimuru still hadn't informed everyone about the existence that reside within his soul. Seal, after all, was Rimuru's hidden trump card that he can't just reveal to anyone. The only thing they doubt that even in this frozen world, all of them except for Rimuru can't move. Even Velzard that excel in using the skill Frozen World, can't even flinch. Well, they still notice that Rimuru uses the skill. The only problem is that, in this frozen world, an individual that already experienced it are immune to absolute stop, or a digital life form that has the same property of information particle are not even allowed to enter in this very dimension, only people permitted by Rimuru and himself, the user. It's easy thing to say, but it's not easy to understand in the common sense of this world. Unleashing a skill that only user was allowed and the people permitted by the user was not easy thing to do. All individual that reside in this world are bound by the rules after all. You cannot just defy it easily. The example of an individual that's still not bound by the rules of this world is Ivaraj and his men, and also Rizu. They come from another timeline, and they are still in the state of recognizing. An individual like Rimuru, who reincarnated and lived in this world for many years, must not have power to do that. But somehow, it became possible. All the people that are present in the battlefield that witnessed this phenomena still don't know what's the correct answer though. After Rimuru warped in front of Ivaraj, Rimuru unleashed a powerful attack that sent Ivaraj through space. Everything happened so fast that Ivaraj, no, not just Ivaraj, but everyone didn't have time to even react. Rimuru moved so fast that their magic perception didn't detect him at all. That means, Ivaraj received a powerful attack that he didn't know where or who it came from. Rimuru follow Ivaraj in the space after he deactivate the skill, Frozen World. The cryptids on Ivaraj's side tried to save their master. Noticing this, Guy stopped them before they could advance. Warping in front of the cryptids, Guy stretched his hand, signaling them to stop. Stop. Tisk. 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 Don't leave in hurry. The show was just beginning. Guy said in a provoking tone as a smile creeped in his face. Even though Guy showed excitement and happiness on his face, he was struggling inside. Shit. That Rimuru was really an anomaly. I didn't know that he grows so much in just a short amount of time. How did he obtain that kind of power? It's cheating. I'll make sure to question him after this. Maybe I should spar with him too. Well, whatever. I just leave him fighting that Ivaraj. In the end, he decided to leave Ivaraj to Rimuru. After all, seeing Rimuru in a state of anger made him don't want to argue or provoke him any further. Wahahaha. I won't let you interfere in my bestie's fight. I'll surely pummel you to death, Milam said with a striking pose. I'll help. What happened earlier surprised me. I never thought that Rimuru will attack first. I thought he was the kind of person who negotiate first before engaging in a fight, Luminous said. You're right. I didn't know he would get angry just by hearing that story. Seeing him in that state give me shivers down my spine, actually. Leon said without showing any emotion. Hee. That just Rimuru-san is, Chloe said with a smile. While Benimaru and the others just smile in admiration on how great their master is. Seeing this kind of situation, the cryptids just stare blankly, dumbfounded. After all, in terms of number, they were at a disadvantage. There's Guy, Velzard, Milim, Luminous, Leon, Chloe, Masayuki, Azrudra, Velgrand, Benimaru, Sue, Shion, Ranga, Diablo, Testarossa, Carrera, Ultima, Hinata, Rizu, and Hakuro. Individual like King Gazel and Elmesia have not enough power to face this kind of monster, so they just decided to protect the people. There's over 18 strong individual, where an ancient demon lord like Guy and Milim, true dragon like Velzard and Velgrand, and true hero like Masayuki, Chloe, and Hinata can fight the cryptids in a one-on-one battle. Realizing this, the cryptids didn't attack recklessly. A highly advanced cryptids like them possesses wisdom after evolving many times. That's why they able to think before they act. But still, a war in this world where sword and magic exist, quality is more important than quantity. No matter the numbers, the strong always comes on top. Looks like they won't attack. How about you, Guy? Velzard asked with a calm smile. You don't have to ask me that. Huh? Guy said as he lunged towards the strongest cryptids. Using his magic perception, he can identify who was the strongest. Among the cryptids, there's an eye-catching cryptids that cover its whole body with bloody color. You can call it unique because the other cryptids cover in a deep jet black color. The aura it's unleashing was already equal to Guy when he's serious. He lunged straight to the cryptids with speed of light and concentrate his power in his right arm, creating a deep black color that covered his arm while it emitting a bright red light. Using his ultimate skill, Abyss God Nodens, that he acquired from the previous Tenma War, he unleashed a terrifying technique called Hell Rain, a technique that coat his body with dark chi and can destroy anything and erase its existence inside the world system. It's a formidable technique that only a powerful individual like Rimuru can defend. Using it in early stage means that Guy wants to finish this war as early as possible. Noticing this, the cryptids cross his arm to defend himself. Cryptids are also like insectors, which are good at nullifying and manipulating magic. They're not as good as Zijin, but it's still dangerous fighting without a plan in mind. But Guy already know this, so instead of coating his arm with his magical energy, he coat his arm with dark chi. Powering it up with his ultimate skill, the technique was terrifying. The previous Tenma War made Guy's existence value double, making it 90 million. Acquiring ultimate skill Abyss God Nodens further strengthen him, making him a terrifying demon. Even if the cryptids used his full power and mythical-like exoskeleton to block the attack, defending it without using any ultimate skill that exceeds Guy, was kind of suicide. Thwack. Crack. Snap. Boom. The strongest cryptid sent flying, where both of its arm ripped apart. Even then, Guy continued his ferocious attack until it can no longer recover. Cryptids possess overdrive regeneration, that can regenerate and heal wounds. It also nullify any kinds of magic that affect the body like poison magic. 0.0002 seconds was its regeneration time limit, but it's pointless if the body parts that was lose was already didn't exist. Guy already know this, so he already used his one of the strongest attack. However, using Hell Rain in just 1 second can consume 5% of Guy's mana. He knew that this cryptids was still a newborn. They may have strong power equal to a true dragon, but having no experience in a fight made them useless. If Guy fight the cryptids longer, the cryptids will surely accumulate some experience, making them more stronger. The decision of Guy to finish the fight instantly and not prolong it any further was right. Punch. Punch. Kick. Punk. Guy continued his ferocious barrage of attack that shattered the cryptids' defenses. The cryptids' metallic body was starting to crack, making the cryptids defenseless. Noticing this, Guy sent the cryptids in the sky with his punch and unleashed his finishing move. Farewell. Be proud to die by me and burned at the depth of hell. Endless abyss. Hell burst. Hell Burst was a terrifying skill that Guy mastered after acquiring Ultimate Skill Abyss God Nodens. It's an ability that ignores all kinds of defenses like a castle guard of Judgment King. It consumed 20% of Guy's mana, and break apart its target body, making it a non-existence. Boom! The attack caused a strong explosion in the sky, as a storm-like wind raged violently. After smoke cleared out, the only individual standing there was none other than the Lord of Darkness, Guy Crimson, making him the victor. Huff. Huff. Hee hee. One down. A small grin creep on Guy's face as he said this. The battle continues as the tension in the air grow, where Cryptids was like an ant, waiting to be stomped on. To be continued.